Dairy farm families of Connecticut have joined forces with Quaker Oats to highlight the powerful combination of oats and dairy, which our next guest says is packed with nutrients. Joining me now is Heidi Harkopf, the nutrition specialist with the New England Dairy and Food Council. Nice to have you back here, Heidi.
Thank you.
So what's the connection with oats here and the dairy farmers?
Well, the dairy farm families of Connecticut and across the country have joined forces with Quaker, as you had said, to try to really highlight how most Americans are falling far short of government guidelines to get more whole grains in their diet and more dairy. As a matter of fact, the goal is to get 3 servings of dairy a day. Most Americans barely get half of that. Great. So this is a great trick. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to combine the power of oats and the power of dairy.
Because usually we think of oatmeal in a bowl, but we're not doing that today.
Well, I'm going to start that way. I'm going to show you some fun things to do after that bowl of oatmeal, though. So make an extra large pot, because I'm going to show you a couple of things you can do with that pot.
Fantastic. All right, and it's nutritional, right?
It is. So what I've done to start with, when you talk about that bowl of oatmeal, is to switch out the water, which is how many Americans will do it, and put in milk instead. Because when you do that, you actually will get 2.5 times more protein in that bowl, plus 9 other additional essential nutrients.
I bet it tastes better too.
It does. It's so much creamier. It's amazing when you do it that way, especially put a little touch of New England maple syrup in. So one of the things I've done is I've made my oatmeal here with milk, and I'm going to switch it up a bit, and we're going to do an oatmeal parfait. A little different. So I'm going to take some of the oatmeal, and we're going to put it in the bottom of a bowl. And by all means, make the pot large, because oatmeal actually reheats really well.
Oh, good. Okay.
It can spare you time on the other mornings of the week. You make 1 pot, and you can heat it up and still make your parfait. So after you put the oatmeal in the bottom, you'll top it up with some pineapple, about 1/2 cup, so you can have some fruit. This would obviously make a great breakfast, but this actually would be fun for an afternoon snack, really power you up much better than a cup of coffee. And then we'll put some Greek vanilla yogurt on top.
An after-school snack, perfect.
It is, and with an after-school snack like this, the kids will be much better prepared to do their homework. And then I've toasted some walnuts. We're going to just top it up with some walnuts.
Oh, how fun. That looks great.
And those will add some extra nutrients as well. And there we go. We have our yogurt parfait.
Lovely. All right. What's next?
Well, when you make this pot, what you can do the next day is grab some of the cold oatmeal. Don't reheat it. And you'll put about 1 cup of that into our smoothie. We're going to make a yogurt strawberry smoothie. And to do that, we'll start with 1/2 banana, because this will add some nice natural sweetness to it.
Okay. Now, do you taste the oatmeal in this, or is it more of the consistency?
I find it's a wonderful flavor that the oatmeal adds to it. And what it really does is help thicken it up.
Got it. Okay.
And by doing this, too, you're getting those great whole grains. One of the things the whole grains really provide that we need more of is fiber. That's very important. And oats are a full whole grain. So we'll put about 1/2 cup of strawberries in here. And then I'm going to top it off with some kefir. And kefir is a milk-based, a fermented milk, very similar to a yogurt smoothie. Okay. So you can easily swap it out with...
I've never heard of kefir.
No? No. It's similar to like a yogurt drink.
Okay.
It's the same category. So we'll put some kefir in, or you can use just like a yogurt smoothie you get from the supermarket if you want. You can use milk as well. And then just top this up and put it on your blender.
That's pretty easy, and it looks beautiful.
Isn't it? And it's, if you want, that would be a great on-the-go snack as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is another fun recipe, an overnight oatmeal.
This is different, and it'll be a really fun surprise to try this, because it's a little bit different than thinking about your hot bowl of oatmeal, because this is something you're going to eat cold. Okay. And so what you do is just the night before, which makes things really quick the next day, and I love this for lunch on the go, believe it or not, something different than breakfast. Add about, I take jam jars, so I recycle those, and I put about 1/3 of oats in it. I'm going to grab some milk. Put about 1/3, fill up the 1/3 too, of some milk. And if you could pass over,
yogurt?
I'm going to add a little more Greek yogurt to it. And then sweeten this the way you would like to the level you like. I enjoy putting a little maple syrup in it. You could put some brown sugar, so you put a little yogurt. I'm going to grab the spoon and stir this up.
Okay. And then what happens to it overnight?
You cap it, put it in your fridge overnight, and it comes out like that. If you want to grab one of those, I'll show you.
Yeah,
it turns out nice and thick. And then just, you can even the night before, put fruit right in there, just cap it up,
Take it to go.
Take it
Easy,
to go.
Heidi. I like that.
It is great. You just put it in your cooler and you're ready the next day. And like I said, think of oatmeal and dairy even beyond breakfast time because it makes for a great lunch. And it makes for some great snacks as well.
Wonderful. And we have about 30 seconds left. Tell me about the selfie contest. Everyone's into selfies these days.
Absolutely. So you can take a selfie with Larry.
Look at you.
Look at me.
His name is Larry?
His name is Larry.
Huh. Who
so
knew?
download the Blipper app. Take your cell phone, aim it at a Quaker container.
Okay.
And then using your Blipper app, what it'll do is it'll give you a chance to take your phone and take a picture of yourself, and you will be posed with Larry with a milk mustache. And then, of course, share it on social media using the @QuakerWithMilk hashtag.
Very good, Heidi. Thank you for all of the ideas, and of course, thank you for being here today.